Hello everyone, this is Shameen. I'm the founder and Chief Digital Marketing Officer at Sky Digital Agency. And in today's video, we're going to talk about Instagram. And I have created some graphics. Actually, we have created some many years ago. 2 years ago, 1 year ago, we update it almost once a year, at least once a year. And recently I updated the design again, but because we already did a video on Instagram, so I am actually doing this video for our YouTube audience. All right, so and I'm just going to share with you the graphic. Okay, this graphic is uploaded on my personal Instagram. If you like to learn more, check out our Instagram or business account, Sky Digital Agency. We have tons of contents here, and you should check out our recent IGTV videos. I think some of it is really good content, especially about the story that I shared about two friends meeting a tiger in the jungle, right? So check that out. And without further ado, let's dive into SMART goals. One of the good thing about this framework, SMART goals, is to help you align what maybe your bosses or your company wants, or what you want as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, what you want, whether it matches your goal. A lot of our participants since 2016, they have always been very concerned about how many followers they have. I think to a certain extent, if you have followers, say less than 100, I do think it is a concern. For some social media platforms, even like Facebook, if you have less than 300, it is a concern. So I do recommend you to pay a little bit of attention to your followers at the start, especially if you're new to social media, to really just grow your following at the start. But after that, I usually recommend for you to focus more on the content, and also look at the advertising budget and how you can strategize and grow your sales with more marketing, good marketing, and better brand awareness. Okay, not just marketing, but good marketing that gives you good brand awareness. Good brand awareness will give you good brand recall. So the reason why I'm creating this video is for those of you who are still thinking whether likes are really important. I say that it's only important at the start. Once you cross a certain threshold, I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. Like, for example, I mentioned to you earlier, Facebook, I think once our clients cross about 200 to 300, we don't really focus too much on the following anymore. We focus much more on the deliverability of the content, whether people are engaged, whether we have inquiries coming in, whether when we drive like certain traffic to the website, whether we have higher conversions, whether it's an e-commerce website, or maybe it's a product and service-based website, or even courses for their consultation, maybe even. Okay, so different types of businesses, but I say for Instagram, once you cross about 500, actually is a really good feat already, considering the situation now that a lot of people are on Instagram and there's too much content for Instagram to push out right now. To cross 500 is really something that is a really good amount of effort put in. And a lot of times, a lot of businesses take about a year to grow a few hundred followers. So 500 might take you a year or even more than a year. So I will say that don't pay too much attention to your followers, but you should have a good following to give you an idea whether or not what you share are what people are looking for. But don't pay too much attention like all the time. Okay, so I have participants and clients telling me that I need to grow like to 10,000 by the end of the year. Like they were given like 12 months to do it. So I say break down your goals and ask yourself, is this relevant? To some businesses, yes, it is relevant, then fine, sure. Then let's move on to the next part. How can we work with your goal, okay? And how does it actually match up to your business? So the first one is you have to be specific. So if you say that you need to grow your following, tell me how many people you want to grow to. So it's good that people tell me my goal is 10,000. My business, my boss gave me the goal of 10,000, gave me this amount of budget, and gave me this year to do it. And I think that's fair enough, right? 1 year is a fair amount of time. But if your boss like give you 3 to 6 months, I don't think it's a very fair timeline, partly because the 3 to 6 months is the hardest time, and the following, the amount of effort you put in the first 3 to 6 months get you, you probably only see results from the 4th to 6th month onwards, yeah. So put a number to the goal. If it is to grow a following, put a number there. If it is to grow sales, you need to map it backwards. It's a bit more complicated if it's sales, but that's what I would say you need to look at. Number two, how will you measure this? So a lot of times people say likes. Okay, likes is measurable in a sense. You can measure the likes, but what does it lead to? Likes doesn't lead to anything. If you say follows, it's a bit more specific because a follower will eventually keep seeing your updates on social media. Okay, so how will you measure whether it's a success or not? I don't think likes is a very good measurement of a lot of things. If they like it, what does it mean? Because if they like it and they don't follow you, it also means something else. If they follow you and they like it, then sure, right? So how will you measure success? Very important question, okay? Number three, is this attainable? Okay, 10,000 in a year, let's divide it by 12 months, is 833 followers a month. Let's say for the first 3 months, you have grown after all, like being very consistent, you post every single day, you know your content strategy, you know the different topics that you can explore, and then you actually do it, right? And the first 3 months, you grow like 100 every month. The 4th to 6th month, you grow like 200 every month. So my question to you is this attainable? Is this something that with what you are doing, is there anything else you can change to make your 200 followers a month jump to 833? Otherwise, you will not miss your goal and you'll be quite far from your goal. Okay, so is this attainable? Some goals are attainable, but you need so much more effort. You might need additional help to create certain contents. You might need additional budget to boost your content. You might need additional budget to host giveaways and so on and so forth. Okay. Number 4, relevant. How relevant is this goal? A lot of times, growing a follower might be easy because some companies can throw away a lot of giveaways and things like that. So for those type of companies, it's very easy, right? Good deals, food, they give away, and then they ask you to follow them. Those are very easy to, but after that, what if you one day stop your giveaway? What then next? What is going to happen to your following? Is it going to be stagnant forever? Okay. And if you don't give away, are they going to buy from you? So I always look at relevant giveaways, not too extreme, such that you get so much followings and then moving forward, when you stop your giveaways, they just unfollow you. Or when you start your giveaways, they realize that, hey, they're not going to get anything out of it and they don't find your content relevant. So that is number 4. Okay, how does it contribute to your long-term goals? I think that if there are certain things that you give away, for example, let's say my courses, I give away like a free 2-hour workshop or webinar. And it is relevant because if they find it useful, in future, they will still follow us and they will actually be able to purchase with us because they have been through one of our webinars, whether it's a mini course or something slightly longer. Right? But you make criteria to how you want to give away, how you want to host this giveaway, so that you reward this giveaway to your most engaged followers, right? Number 5, okay, number 5 is actually what we call time bound. What is the time frame that you're going to give yourself to track your goals? Many a times, a lot of people have very short-term goals, 3 to 6 months. These are considered short-term. What are your long-term goals? My personal take is that you should have a long-term goal and you review it at least quarterly. Monthly, the first 3 months when you just started implement something, it might not be very accurate because you're still testing and trying to understand some things, okay? So that is my take on this. And let's go to the next slide. Okay, now, I give some examples. Might have talked about all these examples earlier in my examples as I elaborate on them. But if you like to find out more, this is basically the post. I'm going to link this post in the description below. If you don't see it, just drop a comment. We'll direct you to this post to have a look at it. Okay, but I just want to say that another thing is whether it's relevant is very important because some businesses, they want to grow their sales in a very bad economy like now. It might not be very relevant. It is something like you want, I would say what would be relevant, more relevant, maybe is something like you would want to stay on top of your customers' minds. You want your customers to know that you add value to them and you are here for them. That is relevant, and that you can use social media to communicate this values that you have as a business, and even as a person, personal branding, property agents, insurance agents, people in the financial sector, whether you're an investment broker or you're in a financial consultant, right? People say financial advisors, and even if you're an entrepreneur, you do your online shop, your own business on Carousel, on Shopify. Okay, so what are you going to communicate to your customers? Because sometimes certain things in a economy and a situation like now, you have to look at smart goals to align you back to what you are looking for, what the social media platform can give. Okay, so that is smart goals for you today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video has been helpful, and if it is, do remember to give it a like, a thumbs up. Do share this video with your friends. It will help us greatly to create more videos like this, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. And if you like to learn more about social media and digital marketing, remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also check out our Instagram channel, because we share a lot of mini course nowadays, because we are building mini courses up, and some of them we actually host them and upload it directly on our IGTV as well. Okay, so thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.